Hey Tribe Youth and anyone else that's tuned in. For any of you that don't know me, I'm Ree. Today I will be leading our weekly devotion. So welcome to anyone and everyone that tunes in. And a reminder that if you miss this going live, don't stress, because it will be uploaded to YouTube straight after. And make sure to jump on next week because we go live every Wednesday at 3:30. So 2 weeks ago, I led devotion. I took inspiration from a daily devotion book that I have previously gone through in my own study. I'm going to go through that again today. The title of this devotion is Forgiven and Forgiving. So obviously we are quite a few weeks into social distancing and isolation now, and I'm sure many of you are still processing through how to use the excess time you have at home. For me, this journey has been a bit of a roller coaster, and I'm still trying to balance keeping in connection with friends on Zoom, working, studying, and of course the most important part of my day, playing Animal Crossing. So where is God in this, you might ask, and how has He been challenging me? So if I'm completely honest, there are two things He has been pressing into my heart in this time. And the first is how I'm choosing to prioritize my time. The last few weeks, I have found it a little harder than usual to instigate time with God. And even though it feels like I have so much extra time, it seems to be taken up by so many other things. Prioritizing time to either listen to worship music, read my Bible, or listen to a message has seemed so much harder, even though my time is freer. I've spent so much time feeling ashamed of this and becoming focused on how much I have let God down that it started to impact on my relationship with Him. But one really cool thing about our God is His capacity to see our heart and forgive. If we make a mistake or if we prioritize other things over God, He is so willing to forgive us. In fact, He actively wants to journey with us through our mistakes and see us through to the other side. One big thing I have learned through this season is that even when we do slip up, that does not disqualify us from being in the love of God. We simply need to stand back up and continue to walk with Him. So God has been teaching me to be kind to myself in this season and rest in His forgiveness and love. But the flip side of this is He has also been encouraging me to increase my capacity to forgive others. So the verse I have that connects to this concept is Mark 11, verse 25, which is, when you stand praying, if you hold anything against anyone, forgive, so that your Father in heaven may forgive you your sins. So just as God is capable of loving and forgiving us in our many shortcomings, He also teaches us the importance of letting go of anger and bitterness against those that have hurt us. Now, I'm not going to pretend that this is easy, nor is it a quick or even comfortable process, but it is so important for our own health. In this season of isolation, I've become more and more aware that I've been holding on to hurt and letting the pain of my past shape my perspective of my present and of my future. Forgiveness, however, does not mean that you have to re-establish friendships with people that have hurt you, but it does involve letting go and releasing that hurt, anger, and bitterness from your heart. For me, this process causes me to trip often, and I will not pretend that I do it perfectly. But I've learnt that in my own life, being able to pray for those that have hurt me and wish them well in their future allows me to live a healthier, more peaceful life. And understanding that God does this for us all every day also gives me encouragement to practice it as much as I can. So to wrap up, I'll remind you that if you miss this going live, don't stress, because it will be uploaded to YouTube straight after. So feel free to re-watch this or previous week's devotions, and make sure to jump on next week because we go live every Wednesday at 3:30. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. If you have any questions, make sure to send us a message or comment through our Instagram or send us an email. Bye.